Hello. This is our daily devotion for New Hanover Presbyterian Church for February 24th, 2021. And if you're watching this on today, on this Wednesday, then you know that it is a beautiful day outside. In fact, you're getting this probably a little later than usual because it's been too nice of a day and I've struggled to come inside and record this. But spending time outside today has got me thinking back on Scripture and remembering that first chapter of Genesis and what it tells us about creation. So I'm going to read from Genesis chapter 1, verses 9 through 13. And God said, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the waters that were gathered together he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the earth put forth vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit trees of every kind on earth that bear fruit with the seed in it." And it was so. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed of every kind, and trees of every kind bearing fruit with the seed in it. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. On a day like today, I can't help but remember this passage from Genesis. God creating the plants and trees and seeds around the world. And I know I always wait throughout winter for the coming of spring. I'm someone who checks in on Groundhog Day to see how Punxsutawney Phil is doing. Not that I think he actually knows, but I'll take any hint I can get of when spring is actually coming. And today, it's starting to feel like spring is coming. The plants still are in their winter hibernation, but with the beginning of the warmth outside, there are more and more birds around. All of the creatures seem to know that spring is officially on its way. Soon we'll start seeing flowers pop up, and then we'll start seeing little fruits start to grow. And at this time, I have no doubt in the words of Scripture that call all of creation good. Even in my own little world of Richmond, Virginia, it's easy to see why God would call these things good. Now, other times it's not quite as easy. There are times when looking out into the world, it seems really hard to believe that God would look at these things and say that they are good. We tend to say then that these things have been affected by the fall, right? That they were good but aren't anymore. But the real paradox within all of our belief about the world is that God still looks with joy onto the earth. Not with joy at the evil in the earth, but looks with joy and believes that there is good in the earth, even as the earth is fallen. And on days like today, when the sun is high, when the weather is finally warm again, those are the days when I look out and have that same hope. When I look out and see the goodness inherent in God's creation. It's these times that I hold on to the belief that God didn't create the world to be or have evil. That instead the world was created good, and we can still see that goodness in all kinds of places. Today, I'm seeing it in the trees and the birds and the sunlight and the few clouds that are left in the sky. I hope that for you, today you might see the same thing.